G'day everyone, welcome to the June 2024 calendar event preview video for PuzzleCombat. Apologies for getting this out a little bit delayed. Obviously this is now being published on the 7th of June, so I'm 7 days late, so apologies for that. Although anyone reviewing this later in the month is not going to have a clue and not going to notice anything different. So for those people, here's a video. For everyone else, sorry for that. But yeah, as always, before we jump into the review itself, or the preview rather, just a couple little housekeeping things to get out of the way. So number one, thank you very much as always to Nectu for your tireless work in publishing these calendars. It is a somewhat thankless task and does actually require more effort than I think a lot of people realize. So thank you, Nectu, for putting this together once again. I do appreciate your effort. I'm certain that the community as a whole also appreciates your work and your effort on that front. So yeah, shout outs once again to Nectu for your work. The second housekeeping thing is that, like always, these calendars, they are published month on month to the PuzzleCombat info and community Discord server. It is a completely free and open server, so everyone and anyone is welcome to join. The invite link is always in the description of my videos, so if you haven't already done so, please do feel free to jump into that server. You and everyone else is more than welcome to join us there for some chats, some questions, answers, content, and all of the rest of that. So yeah, anyone is welcome to join. You can say as much or as little as you like. But yeah, everyone is welcome. So without further ado, let's jump into the June 24 calendar. So we'll start off with the Hero of the Month and the Weapon of the Month stuff like we normally do. So Grill is the Duke of Combustion and he is the Hero of the Month for June 24. I have actually done the review video for Grill already, so that is published and out on my channel, so please do check that out if you have not already done so. But the TLDR is that he's actually a very good hero. He's an AoE 5 red hero who does elemental defense down, which is just such a key ability in the game. So yeah, well worth leveling if you don't have elemental defense down already. If you do have EDD in red, it is still worth leveling, I think, multiple copies for uses in wars. So yeah, that's him. Feel free to check that review out. There'll be a link in the description of this video, so you don't have to stress out and try searching for it. The other thing is the Pearl Convex is the Weapon of the Month. So this is a 5-star legendary purple gun that gives a speed and HP improvement as the two perks. So it is only one of two speed guns in purple. We have the Explosion B90 is the other one. It's a vanilla 5-star purple gun, which gives a +9 maximum speed improvement. So the Pearl Scale is the lesser of the two. I would definitely say that the Explosion B90 is superior to the Pearl Scale. It's got better speed improvement, and it's also, in my opinion, got a better stat bonus as well, which is resistance. So yeah, it's not a bad weapon, the Pearl Scale, but yeah, the Explosion is just better as an option. So yeah, progressing through with the rest of the calendar, so you'll notice that Nectu has put a couple little extra bits on this one. So there's like the RIP gravestone there, which I think is just a bit of a poke at the fact that we're not actually getting much content and the player base is dropping off a little bit. You can see down the bottom he's included the participation rate of the different tournaments, so you can see that, you know, over time it has dropped off a bit, and that's mostly been a function of the lack of I think mostly lack of new content coming into the game, but I don't think the game is also being advertised as much either anymore, so it does lead a bit to a bit of a drop off. But anyway, that is what it is. We can't control that. The only thing we can really do about it is make the community as warm and as inviting as possible, so that as people join, they stick around and hang out with us for a long time. And get sucked into this mess that we're already stuck in. So yeah, anyway, the rest of the calendar, obviously the Manor of Legends featuring Mr. Magnet and Gladius is already passed, as is the Monster Island event, which saw the addition of the hero Zodiac. I have just published the review video for Zodiac as well, so feel free to check that one out. Again, a really awesome hero, and I have done the reviews for the rest of the Monster Island heroes as well, so feel free to check those out. We just finished with the Undercover Gala, which saw variant Banshee and variant Zidane as the two featured heroes. So that one's done and dusted, and we are into the Mutant Mayhem challenge event. So good heroes in the Mutant Mayhem event. Some really, really great heroes. In fact, I don't think there's actually really a dud other than Mothor, who unfortunately is one of the 2 featured heroes. So the reviews for those heroes are all done as well. I'll put a playlist link in the description of this video, so you can just watch through any or all or none of them as you so choose. But yeah, challenge event, so it's got the 3 tiers: epic, legendary, and rare. Yep, 3, 4, and 5-star event. So everyone is able to jump into that one and complete 1, 2, or 3 difficulties, and each of them have different loots as well. So there's plenty of good stuff going on there. We then get the weekend, or the Monday, Tuesday off before launching into the Neon City Thrills event. So this one's the Season 2 portal. We can see that Pulse and War Chest are the 2 featured heroes. So Pulse is one of the best, if not the best, red healer in the game at the moment. I am busy writing up the review for her, so I'll publish it when the event is going, or just afterwards. Same thing with War Chest, so feel free to keep an eye out for them. But yeah, Pulse, really, really great hero. War Chest is actually also a really good hero as well. He's got some pretty hectic damage that he does, but he also can't miss, which makes him really great to pair with heroes like Blunderbuss, where you get the attack bonus without the miss chance. So really great option there for an AoE 5 blue hitter. Following the Neon City Thrills is the Master Weapon gun event, which is the Built for War event we see there. So I don't like this event. The weapons are good. They are step-ups typically in stat bonuses from the regular guns, but not all of the perks are great, and there's no featured heroes or anything like that, so there's no guarantees you're actually going to get one of the better weapons. You could end up with one of the worse ones, like, for example, the passive heal guns aren't really much use at all. But yeah, so that's the Master Weapon gun. Following on from it is the Battle of the Bands event, where it does look like we are getting a new hero named Shuffle. You can see her there on the right-hand side. Looks like it is a drummer, or the groovy drummer, with a skill called Funkadelic Beat. So we'll just have to wait and see what she looks like. I'm hopeful that maybe we might get an elemental defense down hero, but genuinely no idea. Unfortunately, the Battle of the Bands portal doesn't have featured heroes, so even though we are getting a new hero, there's absolutely no way of guaranteeing or increasing your likelihood of getting that new hero beyond doing like stupid crazy bulk summons in that portal. So there are some really, really great options in the Battle of the Bands portal. There's not really any bad, well, there's a couple that aren't great, like Mayhem and Warlock, but Mayhem even is still pretty good. So there's no really bad heroes in that portal, but there are some really fantastic ones, like Fiddle, for example, is a really great hero out of that portal. So is Undertaker. So yeah, that's a 30-stage event. There's no difficulties or anything like that. It's just 30 events in a row. So yeah, that one's on the 20th to the 23rd. Finally, at the back end of the month, we've got a second Manor of Legends portal where Jack is added to the portal. So Jack is an AoE 5 hero who does damage based on his defense stats. So he is a little bit of a unique hero in that regard. We also have Chul, it looks like, as the other returning hero. So Chul is garbage. There is absolutely no reason that anyone should be leveling Chul in the current day and age. So if you are going to summon here, you just got to hope like hell you get Jack and not Chul, because yeah, Chul is pretty poor. He wasn't great when he was released, and he's been very much left behind since then. But as I said, the odds aren't great in that portal, so you don't have too much to worry about. Finally, to round out the month, we do have the Mechanoid Menace event, which is the Alliance event for the month. So this is the one where your Alliance's scores, like each individual member's event scores, are added together on the different difficulties and different stages to give you an Alliance score. So there are 2 loot pools. There's the individual pool, and then there is the Alliance pool as well. So that one, again, it's 30 stages in total, but it's split up between rare, epic, and legendary difficulties. But yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. The rewards probably don't justify a huge amount of input and effort into it, but it's an Alliance event, so usually people work hard for their teammates. Starting the new month, we will have the Undercover Gala. That's the next event in the rotation. So that one will be back. I don't know who the featured heroes are. We'll have to wait and see. And then following that will be a challenge event. And I believe it should be the Raiders of the Wasteland challenge, but I'm not actually 100% certain. I can't remember what the rotation is anymore. So it'll be, to start the month of July, it'll be the Undercover Gala, followed by a challenge event, is the rotation. So yeah, that's kind of the calendar for the month. You can see on the right hand side there, Nyek2's put in the mock cards, so to speak, for Zodiac and Shuffle. There's no details about special skill or stats or speeds or anything like that. We'll just have to wait till they are released before we see that information. So yeah, that is the calendar of events for June. As always, there are also your little bonuses in there. So you've got the rare quests. So we just had the memory stick one recently. So we're due for the tack mask next, coming up shortly. What else is there? There's the all the tournaments are on the left hand side at the start of each week, and we can see there's the war bonuses and minor quests as well are in there, like the zombie and the target practice and such. So yeah, feel free to jump in, have a look, copy, paste, share, all of that sort of stuff. Just make sure you're always crediting the content creator, because yeah, Nyek2 does do a fair bit of work to develop this stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. So good luck throughout the month. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Target summon portal. So if you're going to summon in this month, my target points, the top two would be Neon City Thrills, because Pulse and War Chest are both really great heroes. And to be honest, there's probably not really a second portal that I would be advising. Monster Island and Battle of the Bands, they've got some really great heroes, like really, really great heroes in them, but they do have reduced odds because there's no featured heroes in them. Mechanoid Menace, I probably wouldn't summon in anymore. It's not really a meta portal, so to speak. So the top spot would probably be Neon City Thrills, followed by, probably in equal opportunities, Monster Island, Mutant Mayhem, and Battle of the Bands. The portals that I would avoid summoning in are, honestly, probably the Undercover Gala, even though it's gone, and both of the Manor of Legends, as well as the Mechanoid Menace. The Jack is a good hero, as is Gladius, but the rest of the options, the alternate options, aren't great. And as I said, Mechanoid Menace doesn't have any really meta heroes anymore. Probably the best one that's in there is probably Shutdown, and even then, she's not really a meta hero, so to speak. So yeah, that would be my target spot. Neon City Thrills is probably the only spot this month that I would really advise summoning in, if you're going to spend your priorities. But otherwise, Monster Island, Mutant Mayhem, and Battle of the Bands would be the next options in there. So yeah, that's it. Good luck throughout the month. Hopefully your summons go well, but as always, make sure that you set your budgets for the entire month. So look at all of the portals that are in there, set out, I'm going to do X summons maximum in this portal, and make sure you then stick to it, because yeah, it's the same advice as anyone gives for gambling. Set your deposit limit and stick to it. So anyway, that's it. I will catch you guys around throughout this month. Good luck, stay safe, and happy gaming. Cheers. Bye.